What's going on, guys? It's Dramon, and Nike recently unveiled the next Kobe Bryant signature model, the Kobe A.D. NXTs. And boy, do I have something to say about these. But before we get into all that, and trust me, we will, let me tell you a little bit about the upcoming silhouette. The Kobe A.D. NXTs are the second Kobe Bryant signature sneaker post Kobe's retirement, and they were partially designed by longtime Kobe collaborator Eric Avar, who is responsible for iconic Kobe signatures such as the Kobe 5 and 6. The NXTs implement a new lace lock system that naturally tightens based on the needs of each foot, as well as a fully fly-knit upper and a Lunarlon drop-in insole with a Zoom Air unit in the heel. Nike will be releasing the Kobe A.D. NXTs in limited fashion on April 1st, with the global release following 2 days later on April 3rd. They'll retail for $200, and that, my friends, is where I have a problem. Last year when the Kobe A.D.s came out, I was super pumped for that sneaker because not only did they look great visually, but I actually thought they were going to be a great on-court performer because the previous model, the Kobe 11, was a go-to for me on the court. Unfortunately, the A.D.s ended up being one of the worst performing sneakers I've ever played in. Not only did the midsole separate from the outsole in an area where stability is key, but the cushioning was rock hard and the materials never really quite broke in. So yeah, you could say that the A.D.s were a little bit of a disappointment, but they were more like a complete fail. So how does Nike respond to the complete fail that was the Kobe A.D.s? Well, how about charging us $40 more for something that looks like the Kobe 11 with a shroud? Look, I'm not here to say that Nike is completely messing up and they have no idea what they're doing, because that just simply isn't true. Nike is still the #1 sportswear company in the entire world, and guess what? We put them there. Nike didn't get there by chance, luck, or by the Illuminati saying, you're gonna be the most iconic sportswear brand in the entire world and you're gonna influence pop culture more than any other brand for multiple generations. Nike got to where they are with sales, and guess who was buying from them? We were. I have no problem walking into Foot Locker, Champs, or any other shoe retailer and having Nike be the most expensive brand in the entire store, because honestly, they should be. They are dominant, they own this market, and there is no reason for them to sell their products for less than the competition. But as a fan of Kobe Bryant and a fan of sneakers, Kobe Bryant sneakers specifically, I am a little concerned with the direction Nike is going with Kobe's signature line post-retirement. After the Kobe A.D.s, Nike should have just released the next Kobe sneaker for $160 or less and should have reworked it completely performance-wise, but instead they're just charging us $40 more, which to me makes no sense, because if there are more people out there like myself who really didn't like the Kobe A.D.s, why would we shell out more money for the next one? It just makes no sense. Aesthetically, I'm not a huge fan of the NXTs, but that's mainly because I'm not a huge fan of shrouds. I will say that the upper does look pretty comfortable, and I do like the overall shape of this silhouette. And Nike did put back the drop-in Lunarlon midsole that was in the Kobe 11, and I'm actually a huge fan of that system. So yeah, I guess the NXTs will be pretty comfortable, but again, it's just not enough for me to shell out $200 for a sneaker that Kobe's not even playing in. The Kobe signature line is home to some of the best performing sneakers of all time, and they've always pushed the boundaries of on-court performance year after year. So seeing the Kobe line continue the way it has in the wake of Kobe's legendary career, it actually really breaks my heart, because again, I'm a fan of Kobe and his sneakers. I know I may be a little biased as a quote-unquote Kobe stan, but honestly, how many of you are actually going to shell out $2 Benjamins plus tax for the NXTs? I know I'm not. Anyways, guys, those are just my thoughts overall on the Kobe NXTs. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. My name's Aaron. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. The PG1's cushioning is a quick and responsive ride that definitely favors low-to-the-ground players who want to feel quick on their feet. But if you're a more explosive type of player who likes to attack the rim and grab a lot of rebounds up in the air, there is enough impact protection here to keep your knees and legs from aching at the end of the night.